Hey everybody, here we are again, and it's a Cooper's Canadian Blonde, not in the taste test glass, but we are going to taste test it. It's in a lager style glass, because it's a lager style beer, I suppose. It's nice. So, that's the label off the kit. Cooper's Canadian Blonde. Unfortunately, the tear-off strip tears off half of the information, and if you're not careful, it gets rid of the ingredients as well. But I've managed to, it tears right the way through the centre of the ingredients. So I'm piecing it together. Right, so makes 23 litres. Pure and natural ingredients. Malted barley. Barley is in bold. Hops, yeast and water. Contains gluten. Allergy advice, see cereals containing gluten. See ingredients in bold. Right, so that's all it says that's in it. It's about 4.5%. You need to add, they recommend a kilogram of Cooper's Brew Enhancer 2, or Cooper's carbonation drops for when you put it in the bottle. I brewed it with standard table sugar. Put that somewhere. It's actually the second one that I brewed. The first one had an apple hint to it. I thought I'd got an off flavour. Acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde? How do you pronunciate it? Acetaldehyde, I think. Part of the natural brewing process. Sugars, the yeast grabs the sugars, splits them partially, produces acetaldehyde and some ethanol, and then goes back and finishes off the job. Now, I've read online that yes, if you cut the brewing process short, you can get this in your beer. So I immediately panicked and thought, I've up and got, because I didn't think it should have tasted of apples. I hadn't actually cut the brewing process short, but I'd barrelled it after a week. The hydrometer reading was steady and it was ready to go, as far as I thought. And it also had about 3 weeks in the barrel, secondary fermentation. So I got to thinking, it surely can't be acetaldehyde. I might have even got it right that time. Because your secondary fermentation would get rid of it, surely, if your primary fermentation didn't. But anyway, so I thought, well, I'll brew another, same process, left this 2 weeks in the fermenter, again another 3 weeks or so in the barrel, polypin, not a barrel, and it's got the same flavour. It's only a subtle one, but it is there, a slight flavour of apples. Now if you look at it, that's pretty much crystal clear, I'd say. It's a light golden colour. Very nice. Nothing hugely flavourful, a slight touch of apples that we've already worked on, touched on. Let's have a sniff. It just smells like a a lagery type of beer. I think that's what it is really, a Canadian blonde. I might be wrong, might be selling it down. There's a light, very light, malty flavour. Quite a nice, gentle bittering. Nothing huge. You're left with a gentle bittering taste on your tongue. When you breathe in, you get that. I suppose slightly metallic. That bittering flavour. That beer flavour that you get. Other than that, there's a little hint of apples, but we're getting anything else really hot-wise, I don't think so. Really go to switch round. There might be a very slight pepperiness, only very slight, and this very slight apple flavour. Nice beer. I would have liked to have done it with some of my dodgy white powders. Perhaps the maltodextrin and the, I was going to say EPA powder, but I can't think. The seaweedy stuff that aids head formation. Formation? I've done it again. Formation. Head formation and keeps it there. Whatever the word is. Formation. Head formation and the other word that I can't think of. Makes it stick around. But I didn't, because I was thinking that one could have been a cock-up. So I've done it exactly the same result. A week longer in the fermenter, so it must just be the flavour. Right. What about it again? Possibly. I'm not a big... I prefer a darker beer, more flavour in it. Be nice to drink if you're having a barbecue on a hot summer afternoon, if you had it chilled down, which I don't have it chilled down. So I'm talking myself out of it really. For a kit, yeah, nice beer. For my personal preference, not really. But you live and learn. It's quite nice. It's only got a light mouthfeel. There is when you first take a swig, there is a slight wateriness. That which people say, well, always got a homebrew taste. That's mainly the homebrew taste, is the wateriness, because a lot of kits in the past skimping on the malt to keep the price down. But yeah, not a bad beer that. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.